The true story of Corpus Christi, origin and meaning in the Bible. Corpus Christi, a Latin term meaning body of Christ, is both a Christian feast and a significant theological concept. This celebration and its roots provide insight into the central tenet of the Christian faith, the real presence of Jesus Christ and the Eucharist. Biblical foundations. The origins of Corpus Christi can be traced back to the Last Supper, as described in the New Testament. During this Passover meal, Jesus took bread and wine, blessed them, and gave them to his disciples, saying, "This is my body and this is my blood." Matthew 26:26-28, Mark 14:22-24, Luke 22:19-21, Corinthians 11:23-25. These words established the basis for the Christian belief in the Eucharist, a sacrament commemorating Jesus' sacrifice and presence in the form of bread and wine. Historical development. The Feast of Corpus Christi was instituted to celebrate the Eucharist specifically and honor the belief in the real presence of Christ. The feast's establishment in the liturgical calendar was influenced by several key events and figures. 1. Juliana of Liège (Illuminating) 1193–1258, a Belgian nun, Juliana of Liège (Illuminating) had visions urging the establishment of a feast dedicated to the Eucharist. Her visions, coupled with her devotion, led her to advocate for a special celebration honoring the body of Christ. 2. Pope Urban IV, moved by Juliana's visions and the miracle of Bolsena in 1263, where a consecrated host reportedly bled, Pope Urban IV instituted the Feast of Corpus Christi in 1264 with the papal bull Transiturus hac mundo. This marked the first universal mandate for the celebration, making it a significant milestone in Christian liturgical practice. 3. Street. Thomas Aquinas, commissioned by Pope Urban IV, Thomas Aquinas composed the liturgical texts for the feast, including hymns such as Pange Lingua and Tantum Ergo, which are still integral to Eucharistic worship today. Celebration and significance. Corpus Christi is celebrated on the Thursday after Trinity Sunday, though in some regions, it is observed on the following Sunday. The feast typically includes a Mass and a Eucharistic procession, where the consecrated host is displayed in a monstrance and carried through the streets, symbolizing Jesus' walk among his people. The celebration underscores several key aspects of Christian theology and spirituality. Real presence, affirming the belief that Jesus is truly present in the Eucharist, not merely symbolically. Communion, highlighting the unity of believers as they partake in the body and blood of Christ. Mission, emphasizing the call to take Christ into the world, as demonstrated by the public procession. Contemporary relevance in modern times. Corpus Christi continues to be a vital feast in the Catholic Church and some Protestant denominations. It serves as a reminder of the central role of the Eucharist in Christian life and worship, fostering a deeper reverence for this sacrament and encouraging the faithful to reflect on the profound mystery of Christ's presence. Conclusion. Corpus Christi, with its rich biblical and historical roots, remains a powerful expression of Christian faith. By commemorating the Eucharist's institution and celebrating the real presence of Christ, The feast invites believers to deepen their spiritual connection and witness to the transformative power of the body of Christ in their lives and communities.